At exactly 3 in the morning, if you see a taxi suddenly appear on a deserted London street and the driver looks exactly like you, do not open the door. Because once you sit inside, you may never leave again. Perhaps it is taking you home, but the home it speaks of is not yours. Jack was walking alone on a deserted London street. The wind had stopped, the light was dim and shadows. They were moving, yet no one seemed to move them. The silence was so deep that every breath, every heartbeat, every thought pressed down on his chest like a weight of stone. Every moment felt as if the ground itself were breathing, and every object on the roadside was staring at him. In that stillness, suddenly, a taxi appeared. No engine sound, no screech of brakes, just a presence in the silence that told him he was being watched, though nothing visible could explain it. A faint, slow, scratching sound followed him. Every step he took, the sound matched his pace, faster when he did, slower when he hesitated. Then, suddenly, a sickly yellow light cut through the darkness, making his heart pound. The taxi. It had not been there before, and now it was directly behind him. The driver's window slowly rolled down. Inside, darkness, but eyes wide open, unblinking, lifeless. Where do you want to go? The voice sounded not from a throat, but from a grave itself. Jack sat down, frozen. The door closed behind him, but instead of a lock, a sound of entrapment resonated from within the vehicle. The taxi began to move. At first, everything seemed normal, but Jack noticed the meter running backward. The numbers didn't increase, they reversed. Time itself was moving backward or forward, he could not tell. Outside the window, the street looked the same, yet entirely different. Buildings burned into black stains, windows held unmoving figures, all watching, waiting silently for the next arrival. A stench filled the car, damp soil, rotting wood, and something that had once been alive. The floor beneath Jack's feet was black and sticky. "Don't touch it," said the driver. "It's still warm." The taxi suddenly stopped in front of a cemetery, but this was no ordinary graveyard. Every grave bore the same date, today. "These, the ones who died today?" Jack asked, horrified. The driver chuckled, a dry sound without air. "No, these are the ones who are about to die." The doors opened on their own. No wind, yet the trees swayed. The ground was soft, incredibly soft. Every step Jack tried to take, he sank. It was not soil, it was human ash. Suddenly, the taxi horn blared, long, screaming, like a human voice. The ground cracked, hands emerged, skeletal, twisted, nails long and broken. They clawed, struggling to escape, yet being dragged back into the earth. The driver stepped out, neck twisting unnaturally, bones creaking. He came closer to Jack, breath cold as ice. "You're late." A grave opened. Name, Jack Harrison. Date of birth, correct. Date of death, 3 a.m. Jack looked at his watch, 3:01. From beneath the earth came whispers, then voices, hundreds of them. "We thought the same. We were alive too. He was taking us home. He brought us home." Jack realized he was not alone. Shadows sat in the back seat, hollow eyes, burned faces, broken jaws, all staring at him, waiting for him to sit forever. The driver opened the door. "Sit in your seat. The next passenger is arriving." Jack screamed, ran, struggled, but the shadows clung to his feet, cold, wet, heavy. They dragged him into the taxi. The door slammed. Darkness, silence. In the rearview mirror, Jack saw the driver's seat empty. Slowly, his own face appeared in the front seat. Eyes dead, expression lifeless, lips moving. "Where do you want to go?" Hands erupted from the ground. Soil cracked. Shadows circled Jack. Every grave was opening, every body beneath the ash stirring. Jack knew he would never leave. They say, if at 3 a.m. you see a taxi on a deserted street and the driver looks exactly like you, do not sit inside, because perhaps it already is you. Nightshade Taxi never runs empty. Never. If you enjoy dark, mysterious, and spine-chilling stories, then subscribe to my channel now, because the next story might be about you.